I'm gonna read some poetry from this book, A Hitchhiker's Guide Through the Lakota Stars. Faith. There are little pieces of red cloth with tobacco wrapped up within. The cloth has faded from the seasons of weather to a faded pink. It's hanging on a little frozen branch with no leaves between, and it's whispering in the breeze like a rattling leaf, carrying thousands of unsaid words between you and me. After new moon. Curving silver needle of the new moon embroiders glittering stars, sewn. I have finally become roots in the earth. Finally, I have turned into a wild sunflower, watching the sun roll across the sky, watching the darkness seep in, intertwined, my hands reaching out, fingers branching, looking up in the night sky. I find you in a circle of stars, right there next to the moon. Can you see it? Silver needle of the new moon embroidered our hands together with glittering stars. And when her petals fall like stars, I breathe, then become her earth. Finally, I am here in your fierce sense of silence, full of yesterday and today. I'm ready for anything, anytime, any place. Here in search of your voice and whispers and my own. And I don't offer you an empty, broken heart. I offer you all that I am. I come to hear also the voice of stillness, a chickadee tweet, a foreverness. Finally, in your fierceness, finally I am here, Ate. As my father died, at first an outline of absence defined the presence that disappeared. I cried and sang for him. I could no longer reach out to touch. In bed, never waking, daydreaming him here. I cried for his language. I cried when the dog brought me his drumstick that I could still hear beating. And the many summers of his outline diminished, and I'm looking more like him. I've learned to let myself speak his language through me and realize his voice is mine. The coyotes are singing in the hills, and I'm trying to steal their songs when we play moccasin games. They make me laugh when they forget everything their fathers taught them. It's past Memorial Day, and I'm late, but I showed up to visit by your old cross. The plastic flowers never die. They only scatter in the wind. Wishing. If only I could reach your name like an old wish in autumn's rain. Words juicy as pomegranate seeds on your tongue. I'd do anything, would dance days and night to make the most terrible monsters rise out of ashes of the fire. To be as tender as meat imagined off the buffalo bones. He waits to be a timpsila, to feel fingernails run along my spine through me. Look up, I used to be in the middle of that dipper. It's gonna rain tomorrow. It was in my dreams. In the songs of whispers, I was told we are all related, and so I believed. It was told in whispers from the red glowing rocks that stem, as in all the creations of a young grandmother earth. Rivers flow into earrings, quill moccasins, footprints in snow, a reflection from stars, tidal waves, lava flows. Did you know my arms are carved from cottonwoods? I am an image of stars. My fingers are rays of sun. Did you know I am carved from choke cherry branches, piercing like commitment? My roots are deep in hot sands, in the white mountains of Apache land, through the sacred black hills, where my relatives are buried and still ride painted. Horses under the full moon, roots buried where the food grows on water. My children's hands are also rays of suns. I was told we are all related, so I was led to believe I am a star. We are all grandchildren. So I was led to believe I am a star, written in trees of life. We are all grandchildren. It was in my dreams, in the songs of whispers. My father was a singer, and he was once your friend. He had no weapons. He would not hide. He went to meet you on the prairie. He held his hands out to you while he spoke to you. He said, "Oh, wolf, my friend, I'm your friend, but I'm afraid of you. Whose voice sings sad songs all night? I'm listening, singing along with you. Though my feet are in tinsel of flower, my throat refuses to cry. Dear wolf, come. This is our home with all we have to give or lose, except your fang in my soul, your scar upon my wind. Dear wolf, so fearless and fearful, as I forgive, here is your bowl." Sometimes, hope is like falling rain, and not the good kind, that cold, icy bite, like when I can't even make a fist kind yet. I need to wash off bits of my life, the parts that fell on accident or on purpose. Sometimes, hope is not found in sunny blue skies or the twinkle of shooting stars to wish upon. Some hope lies in sleepless nights, within lonely, hurtful tears. Some hope is in that last drag at the end of the day, or in that spider hiding in the bottle. Some hope is found in spending your last dollar and running on faith. Some hope lies in the woman that weathered out all those scary thunderstorms, the white buffalo calf woman that brought us the pipe. My hope is like her, like my mom, like my sisters, like my daughters, nieces, grandmothers, and aunties. Resilience of survivors of hope and faith, hope within Unsimaka, Mother Earth, hope from her glowing moon, hope within pinches of red willow to fill a pipe bowl. Sometimes my hope needs to fly. Sometimes my hope needs arrows to fly through life, because my hope may unfold in wars and battles and under beautiful sunny blue skies or the twinkle of shooting stars. It's the cold, icy loneliness of fallen rain that I need the most to wash off bits of life that have fallen through me. One more. This one's called Memoirs of a Star World. I remember looking for my parents before I was born, my mom and dad, before I was born into the world of man, flowers, little people living along creeks and magic, in goodness and bad, the flaws of humanness, the absolute answers of life self, healing from variables of kindness, songs, and beasts of pure water, symbols grown in, on, and throughout Mother Earth's flesh. Before I was born, I was in the stars. I was in my own heaven. I would dance in the sky and sing as loud as I could in the forever of infinities of stars and darkness of trails and paths. The gourds I danced with sparked of colors and glittering like sunlights trapped in melting icicles and April showers. Stars shifting through the universe like dried plum pits falling, scattering in a long winter's night game. Like broken hulls from wild rice, shifting, winnowing, carrying away in fall breezes, star constellations, mirrors, reflecting directions, trails for winds to follow, promises of our daily lives told in the sun's journey, stars woven within webs of water drops like on a dream catcher's delight, like spiders' art woven with dyed porcupine quills, tied down, sewn with love and compassion on soft rabbit skins. Medicine scattered across the sky, across the face of Mother Earth, underwater, on prairies, in hot desert sands, in woods, in faraway lands, in birch bark patterns and newborn fingertips. Within red sky nights and shooting stars, I search for portals. Portals like tunnels through time, portals of carefully placed twisted teepee poles, portals open through bowls of peace pipes, carried with love like a child wrapped in sacred bundles, portals of prayers, portals to connect to creation's creator and everything that mirrors constellations, portals from the dust of corn pollen, portals of walleye offerings from deep lakes with deep monsters, portals of salty tears and the uprising smoke of lidded sage and sweetgrass, portals in the sounds of your zippers going down on those badass boots, portals of how you lick those glossy pink lips, and all those butterflies that fly when you blink your eyes, portals of cries from homelessness, addictions, and overdoses, portals of fists and scratches, portals of twisted zigzag papers, origami magic, smoke rings that form into hearts and arrows, portals from desperate boots of syringe needles, portals of broken bottles and shotgun twisted beer cans, lines of rails of crushed powdery craziness, portals of synthetic weed and synthetic hope and synthetic realities. They bite and sting like portals of sharp blades cutting through your oh so beautiful skin. Portals of your offering of pain, 'cause it's the only thing that's really ours to own and offer. Whirlwinds of vortex madness, portals like the one Alice fell into in her wonderful but scary wonderland. Portals like the one we may or may not ever fall into, way deep inside ourselves.